I've got a job coming up where I'll have to move a bunch of siding, so I need a panel grabber. That's today's project. We'll start by taking this big aluminum tubing and cutting it into more of a channel. Now there's my channel. So I've cut out a pattern for this lever out of a pizza box lid, and we're going to trace that onto the aluminum and then cut that out. I'm cutting two identical pieces out of this aluminum, and they'll become the handle for the unit. There were slight variations in the shapes of the two pieces, so I taped them together and filed them so they're both exactly the same shape, and it removed the sawtooth marks also. So the way this is going to work is there's going to be a handle out here, and there'll be a plate on here, and when you lift it up, the weight of the sheet goods will clamp this together. And we'll put some cushion pads on there, and based on the size, I think we can just go ahead and go with it here, and I don't think we need this out here at all, so we'll just come along and cut all that off. Yeah, that should make a perfectly good clamp right there. And let them dogs just keep on barking. I'm just going to use these coupler nuts as the pivot points, and because I want you guys to be able to build this too, and I know you don't have a lot of tools, some of you, I'm just going to bolt them on. We'll just drill right through, two on each side, and bolt these onto that aluminum plate. Now this thing is almost ready to come together. Here's a piece of tubing off an old IKEA towel bar and a piece of 1/2 inch all thread. We'll just bolt the handle together. This is a rubber grip. It's actually a cushion off the end of an air hose. That'll be our grip. And then we'll bolt this part together. Okay, so there's our handle. Off camera, I ran the bolt in and drilled the hole again. And you see what it has done is it put a hole in the end of the bolt. That way when the mounting bolt is in place, this bolt cannot back out. Okay, now that's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Now I need to get those hole locations transferred onto the main frame, but I can't get it clamped up good enough to use transfer punches, so I'm just going to shoot a little spray paint in there. And see, it gave me my hole locations. Now I'll just drill those. I can also wash that paint back off with brake cleaner. Okay, let's try that. Let's see what happens, and nope, that ain't it. That ain't the solution. I think what the deal is this pivot point needs to be directly across from that. If we had that, how would that change things? Okay, so looking at this, I think I need to fall back to my original idea where it was half of a channel, and it was too far away. Let me see if I got some better stock that I could use for that. So I had a pretty good chunk of angle aluminum onto this. What that's going to do is lower the pivot point. And I think maybe that will be the key. Now I'll just drill new holes for the pivot mounts. Now with the addition of this piece of angle, that has moved the pivot point to a much better place. And we can see it now It now works the way it's supposed to work. So there it is, a panel grabber. And all that remains of this job is to glue on some rubber to protect the wood from the metal and to give it a little bit of extra grip. And if you want to see the result of that endeavor, you can find me on Instagram. My name there is wildman.tech, and I'll be posting a picture as soon as I get some rubber and glue it on. And if you don't want to go through what I went through and make your own, you could always buy one. They're only about $50, and I'll leave a purchase link down in the description below. So that's all for this week. Thanks for stopping in. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click up here to see my last video. Click over here to see something of mine that YouTube thinks you'll like. And have a good one.